Alright guys, good morning. So a little update from last night. We got the field done and went really well. It was only about 2:30 when we finished, so it was good. Kind of glad I did because it was really foggy this morning. It was getting tough last night. It was really tough this morning. So this all opened up. I got a helper today. Say hi, KJ. There you go. We got that planted good. Right now we gotta load up seed. Gotta figure out which one. We're just kind of going to, right now we're basically just going to plant until we get rained out. We think we have most of today and possibly some of tomorrow. Who knows? But we're going to just plant. We got about 350 acres that we're just gonna plant until we can't plant no more, basically, or 300, yeah, somewhere around there. That's what we're gonna do. So let's get this seed loaded up so we can get out to the planter. Alright guys, well hey, we are moving. We've gotten, we got moved. We got to the next field. We're working. This is about 80 acres here. And so we should be able to get this done pretty easily. Right now what we're doing, we got seed loaded up, but we're just going to load enough to do each field because we are talking rain coming in possibly this afternoon and to, well, tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, yeah, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, like 5 days in a row after that, and they're calling for probably, you know, ½ inch to an inch almost every day. Don't really, and we're getting pushed to the point now that if we start getting those kind of rains, we probably aren't going to be able to get the corn planted. We'll have to switch over to Milo. Not a big deal for basically last minute deciding to go ahead and plant. But the idea right now is we're just gonna plant until either we run out of things to plant or we get rained out. I've got a feeling we'll get rained out before we run out of things to plant, but that's okay. We're just gonna keep moving right along. I got my little helper. He helped load the bags. He did a real good job. So he just got a big smile is all he's got. But looks good. We'll try to keep you updated. Hopefully maybe try to get more idea of what's going on. But so hey, with dry land, what we're doing, we're planting at a much lower population than our irrigated. You know, our irrigated, we plant around 32,000 population. 30 to 32,000, which means there's 32,000 seeds per acre, is what is roughly being put out there. And now we're doing 16,000 seeds per acre, which means every plant should be about, every seed is dropped every 13 inches in the row, whereas in the irrigated it's every like 6.5 inches. So there's quite a bit of difference in what we have here. We plant at that low population because it kind of guarantees if we don't get a lot of rain, and we normally don't, kind of gives us a good crop, and also it if we do get rain, it still can yield pretty decent without having too big of an ear on it that could fall off, because we get a lot of really high winds in the fall. So that's just a little bit of what we're doing and how we're doing it. Again, we're also still putting on our starter fertilizer on this all. Actually, most of this that we're planting now, it doesn't have any fertilizer. It was that last minute of decision to go ahead and go, so we'll have to figure out what to do there and make that all work. But that'll go down the road. Right now, we're just gonna get this done and go from there. But it is nice to be running, planting really nicely, and planting in really good moisture. I don't know, haven't really planted in this good of moisture in probably over 3 years. We've been in a drought for 2, but I know 1 year, yeah, we just didn't. A little tired from last night, but it's all looking good. We'll just keep on moseying and see how this day goes. He's trying to get into the lunchbox. I think he thinks he needs a snack. Alright. Why don't you tag along for a little bit of time lapse? Enjoy watching the planter. Alright guys, we made it to the last field for the day. Get this last 80 acres done. Gotta put fertilizer and seed. Robert's off in the distance putting the GPS up. Got my seed man in the back of the pickup ready to get the seed. So let's get this done. Alright guys, I think we finished 80 acres. It's only about 10 o'clock at night, so this is a good day today. Honestly, it very well could be the last field planted for 2023. We'll kind of see. Looks like a pretty good line of storms coming in. It could fizzle out, but we got several days. They've been forecasted for quite a while. It looks like a real good chance. It's about here. That is a really good deal. We need rain. Everything we got done, a little more rain on it won't hurt it one bit. So we'll just kind of play that one by ear. Yeah, if it doesn't give us as much as we were thinking, you know, we might try to plant another field. But I know the last field that we're planning on planting corn is terraced, and it really only about half of it could be planted. So about 80 acres there could be planted. The other really needed probably another 3 days of really good drying weather to make it work. But that's okay. If we can't get to it, we're just gonna switch over to Milo, and we should be good, I think. But it feels good to be where we are. Tractor breakdown, spraying that had to be done because all last minute decision. All was waiting for everything to dry down so we could get in the field. I feel like we've been very successful. So, all in all, good. Very happy, but yep, here she is. Nice, bright, big rig. Everything over here. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you later. Well, that's kind of what's left of the corn. I knew last night after the hailstorm, it didn't look good from the road. It was still kind of raining, so I was kind of looking at it this morning. Definitely looks ugly, but we kind of got to wait and see. This corn, I don't think it was big enough that the growing point, so there's a point on the corn plant, and probably a lot of plants, but it stays underground, and as long as that point doesn't get hurt, everything will be fine. It'll still grow. It's definitely been hurt. This isn't good for it. It's gonna basically put it behind. But as long as that point was below, we should be fine. But if it was above, then this corn is basically done. As you can probably see here, this is roughly how tall the plant was, and we've just been mowed off. There's nothing left there. Now this is obviously probably the side that got hit the hardest. Walk out through the field to kind of get a better idea what we got out here. But it's kind of giving me the same gist. I mean, it had enough leaves. You can see the leaves all over plants. If anything, we're going to have definitely thinned ourselves out a lot, like a whole lot. So as far as what to do, probably going to come out here with another chemical, hold weeds back, because now my canopy is going to be pushed way back. At least you can still kind of see a little bit green down the row, but don't know. Anyways, we're not going to worry about it. We can't get in the field. We need to give it close to a week, several days, at least 4 days probably, to get a real good idea what we've got. That's going to tell us a lot as to what's going to happen with this cornfield.